Before someone decides to do a hypnotherapy session to release some of the traumas, let's just say if they encounter certain situations that they feel like they are a victim, like my stuff was stolen, I was the innocent person walking around and someone just punched me. What would you say to that?
Well, I would say to that person that they should feel the feelings from that experience. Like that's the number one thing, right? We are victims. Like sometimes for people, you are a victim. Like, so people who go through childhood trauma, they are a victim. But what happens is their brain is developing and unfortunately develops with that really victim mentality. That's how I was. I was like an amazing victim. Like I told everyone my story, you know what I mean? Like, I had such a victim mentality, but it took me to get to that place of realizing that being a victim wasn't a good place to be. So then I moved into survivor, but then I didn't even want to be a survivor. I just wanted to be Suzanne. Like I didn't want any of that. So I would say that there is a time to be a victim. It's not about not experiencing your experience. It's actually so incredibly important that you feel all of your feelings when you're going through it. So if somebody robbed you, you should be angry because that's something that would make you angry. And that's part of the problem I feel like we have, is that we don't feel our feelings. No one's ever come to me for hypnotherapy because they had an emotional experience and the feelings were resolved and they understood their feelings. Never ever. Like, right? It's because, especially for people who have trauma, a lot of the times they're not getting to heal, but you're not allowed to feel your feelings, right? We all are supposed to be really happy right now. We're supposed to all just be really positive so that you can be in a high vibe. Like that's, but we're supposed to feel our feelings. All of our feelings have a use. Our feelings help us to navigate our way through life. So if you're not comfortable with your feelings, you're going to have a really hard time navigating your way through life, right? Whoever created us, whatever you believe, they did it perfectly. We are so beautifully created. They made the feelings that don't belong inside of us feel really uncomfortable, right? So that's how we know they don't belong inside of us. When we're feeling that pain, that hurt, that anger, we're meant to feel it, I believe, to learn. But then once you learn, you let it go. And it's a lot of it is the learning that helps you to let it go. You are a victim for a short period, but you don't want to stay there. You don't want that to now be your, that's what you are now for the rest of your life. But that's what happens when we don't resolve the emotion and we don't deal with our feelings. Our feelings are incredible, all of them. We're meant to feel them. We were made beautifully. And I think a really big part of why there's so much issues with mental health in our world right now is because we're not comfortable feeling our feelings. People are suppressing their feelings. People believe they have to be happy and positive, and that's just not true. You want to feel what you feel so that you can move on.